Top 5 kidney healing foods to flush toxins and lower creatinine after 60. Here is the cold truth. Kidney disease is called the silent epidemic for a reason. 1 in 7 adults in the United States has it, and many only find out when dialysis becomes the only option left. After 60, the danger rises even higher. Every bite you take can either protect your kidneys or push them closer to failure. That is why knowing which foods heal and which foods harm is no longer a choice. It is a matter of survival. So let's explore the top 5 kidney healing foods to flush toxins and lower creatinine. After 60, food number 1 is plums. Plums may look like just another sweet fruit in the basket, but when it comes to protecting your kidneys after the age of 60, they are far more powerful than most people realize. These small, juicy fruits carry a hidden strength that can make a meaningful difference in the way your kidneys filter toxins and keep your blood clean. Many people struggle with rising creatinine levels without realizing that their daily diet can either help or harm the fragile filters inside their kidneys. Plums provide gentle yet steady support for the body's cleansing system, doing so in a simple yet profound manner. As the years pass, the body becomes less efficient at clearing waste. The kidneys, which once worked tirelessly without complaint, begin to slow down. This slowdown often manifests in blood tests as higher creatinine levels, lower filtration rates, and in some cases, the formation of painful kidney stones. Now imagine a fruit that helps control uric acid, eases the strain of blood pressure on the kidneys, and even stops harmful stones from forming in the first place. Plums do exactly that, and they do it in a way that feels natural and nourishing, not forced or complicated. Plums are rich in vitamin C. This is not just about immunity or avoiding colds. Vitamin C acts as a shield against oxidative stress, which is one of the primary hidden forces damaging the kidneys daily. Oxidative stress is akin to a slow-burning fire within the body. It silently weakens the filters in the kidneys and makes it harder for them to remove toxins from the blood. Plums, with their natural vitamin C, help put out that fire before it spreads too far. Along with vitamin C, plums are rich in antioxidants that help protect the kidneys from the damaging effects of free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can slowly damage tissues. Another gift plums bring is soluble fiber. Many seniors struggle with slow digestion, constipation, and toxin buildup. Soluble fiber works like a broom inside the body. It traps waste, cholesterol, and even toxins, then carries them out through bowel movements. This gentle cleansing effect relieves pressure on the kidneys, as the body no longer relies solely on them to clear waste. Sorbitol, a natural sugar alcohol found in plums, further supports this process by softening stools and maintaining the regular movement of the digestive system. When digestion flows smoothly, the kidneys are spared from carrying the entire burden of detoxification. The link between plums and kidney stones is perhaps the most striking. Kidney stones are more than just painful. They can be life-threatening. They are a clear indication that the body is struggling to properly handle calcium, uric acid, and other minerals. Research shows that people over the age of 60 in the United States face a 19% higher risk of kidney stones compared to younger adults. That number alone should make anyone pause. Plums come to the rescue with a compound called citrate. Citrate binds with calcium inside the body, stopping it from clumping together into sharp crystals that later form stones. By preventing the very beginning of stone formation, plums spare older adults from the agony of sudden kidney stone attacks. Plums do not stop there. They also help regulate blood pressure. High blood pressure is one of the most significant threats to kidney health. In fact, about half of all people with kidney disease also suffer from hypertension. Every heartbeat with uncontrolled blood pressure pounds against the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys, wearing them down like waves crashing against a rock. The natural compounds in plums relax blood vessels and improve circulation. This means less strain on the kidneys and a reduced risk of long-term damage. Lowering blood pressure is not only about protecting the heart, it is about saving the kidneys from relentless pressure that eventually makes them fail. Eating plums is simple, yet the benefits are far-reaching. 1 or 2 fresh plums a day is enough to provide steady support without causing harm. They can be eaten as a refreshing snack, sliced over a bowl of oatmeal, or chilled in the refrigerator for a cool treat on a hot day. Seniors often enjoy them this way because the natural sweetness satisfies cravings while maintaining a safe diet for kidney health. Plums are low in sodium, low in fat, and naturally hydrating. This makes them an excellent option for those who must watch every bite carefully to protect fragile kidneys. It is important, however, to make a distinction between fresh plums and dried prunes. While dried prunes are often marketed for their digestive benefits, they are also high in sugar and potassium. Excessive sugar consumption can elevate blood glucose levels, which in turn can harm kidney function. Too much potassium can overload the kidneys when they are already weak, leading to dangerous imbalances. For someone with kidney concerns, fresh plums are the safe, gentle choice. Moderation is key, but when eaten fresh and whole, plums bring benefits without unwanted risks. The truth is that protecting the kidneys does not always require complicated diets or expensive supplements. Sometimes the solution lies in fruits as simple as the plum, a fruit that is widely available in grocery stores across the United States, affordable and easy to enjoy. A fruit that offers hope for kidneys that have been working hard for decades and now need support more than ever. Plums remind us that healing often starts with nature and with simple daily choices. And while plums are powerful, they are only the beginning of the foods that can transform kidney health after 60, because the next food is not a fruit at all, but a crisp, refreshing vegetable that has been called a natural detoxifier for generations. Stay tuned, because up next is the surprising kidney healing power of radishes. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're working to naturally ease kidney problems, be sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. What if the secret to cleansing your kidneys was not hidden in an exotic superfood, but sitting quietly in your refrigerator's vegetable drawer? Radishes, those crisp, colorful roots that many people overlook, hold a power that goes far beyond their sharp taste. For decades, they have been considered a cleansing food, and now modern science is proving why they deserve that title. For anyone over 60, when kidneys are more fragile and every bite matters, radishes can be a natural ally. Imagine how often the average person in the United States sprinkles salt on every meal. Salt may make food taste better, but it can silently raise blood pressure and put a strain on the kidneys. The truth is that 9 out of 10 adults consume more sodium than recommended, and high sodium intake directly accelerates kidney damage. This means the kidneys are under constant pressure to filter out excess sodium, and over time, this relentless burden weakens their ability to maintain blood cleanliness. Now picture replacing a salty snack with a handful of crisp radishes. They deliver the crunch, but with zero sodium. That small choice is more powerful than it seems. Radishes are more than just low in sodium. They are loaded with water, making up over 90% of their weight. Why does that matter? Because water is the simplest and most effective way to flush toxins. When the body's hydrated, the kidneys filter more efficiently, removing waste products before they build up into something harmful. Radishes, with their high water content, act like a natural rinse for the kidneys. Every bite helps the body maintain balance, easing the constant workload that aging kidneys face. Radishes also act as a natural diuretic. That means they encourage the body to release extra fluids and wash away toxins that otherwise linger in the bloodstream. For seniors who often struggle with swelling in their feet, puffiness in their hands, or fluid retention around their ankles, this is a gentle and natural way to find relief. Instead of forcing the kidneys with strong medications, radishes support them softly, encouraging natural cleansing without strain. Animal studies even support what tradition has long believed. Research indicates that radish extracts can reduce oxidative stress in the kidneys, by up to 25% and lower urea levels. Oxidative stress is one of the main forces that destroys kidney tissues. It creates tiny cracks in the delicate filters of the kidneys, allowing proteins and toxins to leak into the urine. Radishes fight that process before it gets out of control. They protect, repair, and restore balance. That is a remarkable effect for such a simple vegetable. Another hidden strength of radishes is their phytochemicals. These plant compounds reduce inflammation and protect blood vessels. Why is that important for the kidneys? Because kidneys rely on a steady flow of blood to do their work. When blood vessels stiffen and inflammation rises, the kidneys receive less oxygen and nutrients. Radishes help keep those blood vessels flexible and smooth, allowing the kidneys to keep filtering without interruption. Think of it like keeping the roads clear so that supplies can reach a village. Without that open flow, everything comes to a standstill. Radishes also provide vitamin C and folate, two nutrients that support overall kidney function. Vitamin C strengthens the immune system, which is crucial since kidney patients are more prone to infections. Folate plays a crucial role in cell repair, helping the body replace damaged tissues and maintain stable kidney function. Unlike many fruits that are high in potassium and need to be restricted for those with kidney concerns, radishes are naturally low in potassium. This makes them safe for people who must carefully monitor their potassium intake. 4 to 6 raw radishes, or about half a cup sliced, are enough to provide benefits without causing any discomfort. They can be sliced into salads, added to a cucumber mix, or even enjoyed with a light dip for a refreshing afternoon snack. Their peppery bite wakes up the taste buds and makes plain meals more exciting without the need for added salt. However, moderation is always wise. Eating too many radishes can sometimes cause gas or mild stomach upset in individuals with sensitive digestive systems. That does not mean they should be avoided, only that portion control is important. Listening to the body and finding the right serving size ensures that radishes bring healing without discomfort. But cleansing and detoxifying are not enough on their own. The kidneys also require protection from inflammation that continually attacks their delicate tissues. That kind of protection comes from one of the most colorful and powerful berries available in the United States, and that berry is a raspberry. For people over 60, when the filters of the kidneys are under constant attack from inflammation, raspberries act like a protective shield. Their vibrant color is not just for beauty. That color comes from anthocyanins, natural compounds that carry powerful healing properties. Every bite delivers these compounds directly to the body, where they begin calming inflammation that has been damaging kidney tissue for years. Why is inflammation so dangerous for aging kidneys? Think of the kidneys as sieves that separate clean water from waste. When inflammation rises, the delicate holes in that sieve become clogged and damaged. Over time, the kidneys lose their ability to filter properly. This process does not cause immediate pain. So many people never realize it is happening until it is too late. This is why diet becomes such an essential tool. Raspberries, with their natural antioxidants, help reduce this silent damage before it reaches the point of no return. The science behind this is convincing. Seniors who eat berries at least twice a week show a 23% lower risk of chronic kidney disease progression. That is not a small number. For someone living with borderline kidney function, that reduction could mean the difference between staying stable and sliding toward dialysis. The protective effect is not limited to raspberries, but these berries are among the richest in anthocyanins. Their small size hides an enormous power that the body can use to protect itself. One of the strongest signals of inflammation in the body is C-reactive protein, often shortened as CRP. High levels of this protein are a clear red flag that inflammation is active. Research has shown that raspberries can lower CRP levels by as much as 20% in older adults. That means less swelling inside the blood vessels, less damage to kidney filters, and more stability for kidney function. Imagine the relief of knowing that a simple half cup of raspberries could help calm the storm inside your kidneys. The benefits of raspberries do not stop at inflammation. They also help with uric acid balance. Uric acid is a waste product that the kidneys are responsible for removing. When levels get too high, crystals can form in the joints, leading to painful gout attacks. Seniors with kidney issues often experience gout because their kidneys cannot keep up with the burden of uric acid. Raspberries naturally help lower uric acid levels, reducing both the risk of gout and the added stress on the kidneys. This makes them a dual protector, guarding the kidneys while also sparing the joints from painful flares. Fiber is another hidden strength inside raspberries. Half a cup provides a meaningful amount of dietary fiber, which supports digestion and blood sugar balance. When the digestive system is working smoothly, fewer toxins are left behind in the gut to be absorbed into the blood. That means fewer toxins for the kidneys to filter out later. For older adults who often experience slow digestion or constipation, this gentle fiber can help make meals easier to digest while also providing kidney protection. The role of vitamin C should not be overlooked either. Raspberries deliver a healthy dose of this nutrient, which supports immune strength and helps fight infections. Individuals with kidney disease are at a higher risk of infections, and infections can themselves trigger kidney flare-ups. By strengthening the immune system, raspberries provide an additional line of defense. Unlike many citrus fruits, which may contain higher potassium, raspberries remain relatively safe in modest servings for those who need to limit their potassium intake. So how can someone enjoy raspberries in a kidney-friendly way? A simple half cup of fresh raspberries, or even frozen ones, is enough each day. They can be blended with almond milk for a refreshing low-potassium smoothie. They can be sprinkled over a bowl of oatmeal for breakfast. They can even be eaten plain as a snack, offering both sweetness and protection simultaneously. What should be avoided are jams, juices, or heavily sweetened raspberry products. Added sugar is detrimental to kidney health, stripping away the natural benefits of fruits. The healing power is in the whole berry, not in processed versions. It is easy to underestimate their power because of their size. Yet just as a shield may appear simple but protect a warrior in battle, raspberries quietly stand between your kidneys and the ongoing damage of inflammation. They do not shout their benefits, but they deliver them consistently with every serving. Plums cleanse, radishes detoxify, raspberries shield. Together, they establish a solid foundation for maintaining kidney health after the age of 60. But what happens when the problem is not only toxins or inflammation, but actual scarring inside the kidneys? When tissues begin to harden, circulation slows, and creatinine levels rise. A stronger intervention is needed to counteract this. That weapon comes not from a fruit, but from a root that has been treasured for thousands of years. The next food is ginger, and its healing potential for the kidneys is deeper than most people imagine. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. Imagine the body as a home. The kidneys are the filters that keep the body clean and healthy. Over time, dust and dirt accumulate, and the filters become clogged. Now imagine a slow fire spreading through the house at the same time. That fire is inflammation. It creeps silently, damaging tissues day after day, often without any obvious warning. For the 37 million Americans living with chronic kidney disease, inflammation is the quiet destroyer. But what if there was a simple root, one that has been used for thousands of years, that could calm this fire? That root is ginger. Ginger does not look powerful at first glance. Its knotted, rough appearance hardly speaks of healing. Yet inside it carries compounds called gingerols and shoggols. These natural compounds are among the most effective anti-inflammatory agents found in food. They work deep within the body, calming swelling, reducing pain, and protecting delicate tissues. For kidneys under constant assault from inflammation, ginger offers relief that medication alone often cannot provide. One of the clearest ways ginger supports the kidneys is by lowering creatinine levels. Creatinine is a waste product that accumulates when the kidneys are unable to filter properly. High levels of creatinine are a warning sign that kidney function is declining. In a clinical trial, patients with kidney disease who consumed ginger experienced a 12% drop in creatinine after just 8 weeks. 12% may sound small, but for someone balancing on the edge of dialysis, it is the difference between stability and decline. Every fraction matters, and ginger can tip the scale in the right direction. Beyond lowering creatinine, ginger also improves kidney circulation. Think of circulation as the delivery of fresh water to a dry field. Without steady blood flow, kidney tissues become starved, weak, and more prone to damage. Ginger naturally widens blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach the kidneys. This improved circulation not only supports filtration, but also strengthens the kidney's ability to repair themselves. For seniors whose blood vessels often stiffen with age, this effect can make daily life noticeably easier. One of the most frightening stages of kidney disease is fibrosis. Fibrosis is the scarring of tissues inside the kidneys, resulting in a hardening of tissues that once worked with flexibility and strength. Once scarring takes hold, it can feel impossible to reverse. Ginger steps in here as well. Its anti-inflammatory properties slow down the process of fibrosis, protecting remaining kidney tissue from further stiffening. This means that even in the later stages of kidney strain, ginger can help preserve the remaining function and extend the life of the kidneys. The benefits of ginger go beyond kidney-specific effects. For many people living with kidney problems, nausea is a daily battle. The buildup of toxins often leads to a constant unsettled stomach. Ginger has been trusted for generations to calm nausea, and modern studies confirm its effectiveness. Just a small slice in warm water can reduce queasiness and allow seniors to eat more comfortably. This matters because good nutrition is critical when the kidneys are under stress. Ginger also helps lower cholesterol, another hidden enemy of kidney health. High cholesterol clogs arteries, narrows blood vessels, and reduces blood flow to the kidneys. When circulation is cut off, kidneys fail more quickly. By lowering cholesterol, ginger not only helps the heart, it ensures that the kidneys continue to receive the steady supply of blood they need. In this way, ginger serves as a protector of both heart and kidneys, two organs deeply connected in the aging body. In the United States, where processed foods and high-sodium diets are common, inflammation has become a way of life. It is no surprise that kidney disease is on the rise sharply. Ginger offers a natural way to fight back against illness. Unlike harsh medications that often bring side effects, ginger works gently with the body. A half teaspoon of powdered ginger or 1 to 2 slices of fresh ginger daily is enough to bring benefits. It can be added to soups, blended into smoothies, or steeped into tea. For seniors, a warm cup of ginger tea with a squeeze of lemon not only soothes the body, but also brings comfort to the mind. Of course, caution is necessary. Ginger can thin the blood. For those preparing for surgery or taking blood-thinning medications, it may not be safe. The key is balance and awareness. Used correctly, ginger is a powerful friend, not a risk. But while fruits and vegetables bring antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds, the body also needs something else. It needs clean, safe protein, a source of nourishment that builds muscle and strength without straining the kidneys. That is where the final food comes in. It is simple, familiar, and found in nearly every kitchen. Next is the kidney-safe power of egg whites. Growing older brings wisdom, experience, and often the challenge of maintaining a strong body. After the age of 60, one of the biggest health threats is not just illness, but muscle loss. Muscles quietly waste away when the body does not receive enough protein, leaving seniors weaker, more tired, and more vulnerable to falls and infections. Yet for those living with kidney disease, eating protein becomes a frightening choice. Consuming too much protein can overload the kidneys, while consuming too little can lead to malnutrition. This delicate balance leaves many people confused and uncertain about what to eat. At the heart of this dilemma lies a simple, safe, and reliable solution: egg whites. Egg whites may look plain compared to the bright colors of fruits and vegetables, but they hold a unique place in a kidney-supportive diet. They provide high-quality protein in a pure form, with almost none of the phosphorus and potassium that make other protein sources dangerous for those with kidney problems. Whole eggs, red meat, and many dairy products often come with hidden risks. They burden the kidneys with minerals that, in excess, can damage fragile filters. Egg whites, in contrast, give the body what it needs without the heavy load. Why is this important? Because protein is not just about building muscles. It fuels the body, repairs tissues, strengthens the immune system, and helps fight infections. Without sufficient protein, the body begins to break down its own muscles for energy. This leads to weakness, fatigue, and poor healing. For seniors with chronic kidney disease, malnutrition is an invisible threat. In fact, up to 40% of older adults with kidney problems suffer from malnutrition, often because they have been told to limit protein too strictly. Egg whites offer a safe way to restore balance, keeping the body strong while protecting the kidneys from further harm. Scientific data support this. The United States Renal Data System has shown that diets lower in phosphorus can reduce the risk of kidney disease progression by 32%. Egg whites are naturally low in phosphorus, making them a perfect fit. Unlike meat or fish, they do not leave behind an excess of minerals that the kidneys struggle to remove. This means seniors can enjoy protein without the fear that every bite is pushing them closer to dialysis. The kidney benefits of egg whites are direct and powerful. They help maintain muscle mass, enabling seniors to stay active and independent. They boost energy, supporting daily tasks that become harder when weakness sets in. They prevent malnutrition, a condition that silently steals health and leaves the body unprepared to fight infection or recover from illness. And they do all of this without placing a heavy burden on kidneys that are already working at reduced capacity. Egg whites are also versatile. They can be boiled, scrambled, or used in omelets. 2 to 3 egg whites a day is often enough to deliver the benefits without risk. They pair well with low-potassium vegetables, such as zucchini or bell peppers, to create balanced meals that are nourishing, safe, and satisfying. For seniors who struggle with appetite, egg whites are easy to prepare, light on the stomach, and gentle on digestion. Caution is still necessary. Whole yolks, while nutritious in other ways, contain phosphorus that can strain the kidneys when they are already fragile. For this reason, skipping the yolk is recommended if phosphorus restriction has been advised. Likewise, salted egg substitutes should be avoided, since the sodium content adds unnecessary stress to both kidneys and blood pressure. The safest option is fresh, plain egg whites prepared at home in simple ways. Consider the contrast. A steak may provide protein, but it also contains high levels of phosphorus, potassium, and saturated fat. A slice of cheese adds calcium, but also adds phosphorus and sodium. Egg whites, on the other hand, are clean. They deliver protein and almost nothing else that can harm the kidneys. This purity makes them unique. They are like a clear stream of water compared to a muddy river. The kidneys receive the nourishment without the overload. For seniors, the role of egg whites extends beyond the body. They bring peace of mind. They eliminate the constant fear of whether today's meal is helping or harming. They allow a person to eat with confidence, knowing that each bite strengthens instead of weakens. This psychological relief is as important as the physical benefit because living with kidney disease often brings constant worry. Egg whites give a sense of safety that is rare in the world of dietary choices. When combined with the other foods already discussed, plums, radishes, raspberries, and ginger, egg whites complete the picture. Each food serves a role. Plums cleanse, radishes detoxify, raspberries shield, ginger heals, egg whites nourish. Together, they form a circle of protection, giving the kidney support on every front. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.